I'm Dana K. White, author of Decluttering at the Speed of Life. We're talking about Christmas decorating today, or holiday decorating, or whatever kind of seasonal decorating that you're doing. But we're going to talk about it from the perspective of the person like me, whose overall goal is to have less clutter, okay? So I talk about decluttering for a living. I do not talk about decorating. So if you're here to get decorating tips, I am not the person for that. But I want to give you some hope because I know this can be a time of year that can bring about a lot of feelings for people like me. I hear from people who will tell me, I haven't actually decorated for the holidays in years because I am so overwhelmed by my house and all of my stuff. I also hear from people who will tell me, I have been working on decluttering, and for the first time in years, I actually decorated for the holidays. So we're just gonna talk about how do you decorate in the midst of a time where you are still working on getting stuff out of your house. I do want to give you the hope that this does get easier and easier the more that you declutter. And know going in that the purpose you are hoping to achieve is probably going to be achieved better, more easily, by focusing on having less stuff and minimal decor. Okay, number one tip, replace instead of adding. This is one of my overall decluttering concepts, right? This is one of the things that I am really big on, that really changed how I looked at my home and how I functioned in my home when I realized, okay, bringing new stuff into my house, I have to replace it. Otherwise, that space ends up being over full and not possible for me to handle and manage. It doesn't look right. So replacing is an overall decluttering concept, right? That has really changed my home. Bring something new comes in, something else has to leave. When it comes to Christmas decorations, I'm pretty sure naturally organized people who are super big on making their home amazing for Christmas are like, people don't know that. I'm telling you, I didn't realize this for a long time, and I'm told many times by other people they didn't realize it either. And that is, as you put out Christmas decorations, pack up the stuff that is normally out. Let your seasonal decorations replace something. Otherwise, you end up just kind of putting it on top of your stuff, and that's when it just never really achieves that look that you're wanting. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the boxes that come down out of the attic, which I think is actually in our barn now, in our new house, but whatever. The boxes that come down out of the attic, I don't just empty them. I put the things that I am replacing with Christmas decorations, I pack them up in those same boxes because I don't need to have different boxes. I don't need to find a new place to store things. I'm just gonna put that all year round stuff into those boxes so that it has a place to go. And then when the holidays are over, then I bring that out and I replace things again. Okay, so makes it super easy. So that's my number one tip, okay? Replace decor with seasonal stuff instead of just adding on seasonal things. So for example, if I'm gonna hang this up, I'm going to then take the thing that I'm replacing so I don't just end up with extra stuff on my walls. The thing I'm replacing, I'm just gonna put it in that same storage box where I have been keeping this for the rest of the year. And now, so I haven't cluttered things up by adding seasonal decor, and when I do it that way, I find that I am so much happier with how things end up looking in my house, okay? I'm gonna put out my sparkly Christmas tree cone thingy. I'm gonna put away my elephant bell. If I'm gonna put out my joy sign, I'm going to take away my all year round stuff. Make sense? And so on and so forth. The other beautiful thing about that is that when I pack up my Christmas stuff, then I'm excited to see my things again because I am someone who it all just kind of blends together and I forget what's there. So it gives me a fresh perspective on the things I actually have in my home. And then here's the key. If you are overwhelmed by the clutter in your house, you're wanting to decorate this year, yes, use the replacement thing, but also use this as an opportunity to declutter, okay? If you are putting out decorations, if you're rearranging things, if you are replacing, if you're packing up the things that are there so that you can create space for this seasonal decor, As you're doing that, take advantage of the fact that you are touching and registering the stuff that's there, okay? So as you are decorating for the holidays, have the box of stuff that you're bringing out, but also have a donatable donate box, meaning the box itself is going to go away and be donated. I like to mark it donate so that I don't later forget and think, oh, this is just stuff I was gonna put away with all the Christmas decorations. Have your donate box, have a black trash bag so that as you are focusing in on this space, you can achieve those easy things, those super easy first steps of the decluttering process where you are pulling out the trash, you are taking easy things to their already established home, and you're sticking obvious donations into the donate box, okay? Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and have those things there so that you're not saying, oh, after Christmas, I need to declutter this. You're already touching it. You're already having that moment of thinking, this is a donation. Go ahead and have your decluttering supplies there with you so that you are moving your overall house decluttering process forward as you go through this, okay? And if those things go into the donate box or into the trash bag, or they go to their established home somewhere else, you don't have to think about those items again. You're not having that hanging over your head. You're having less to hang over your head to make you put off actually dealing with things later. You'll be more excited and more ready and feel like I can do this when it's time to actually get the house back in shape later, because also people like me are the ones who tend to leave their Christmas trees and things up longer than some other people in the world. Okay, 2 last things that I want to say just to think about as you start going through this process. Number 1, it is okay. I mean, you do what you want to do, but I'm going to tell you it's okay to focus on decorating one room. For me, I put the majority of my Christmas decorating focus into my living room. That's the space where any guests are gonna be sitting and hanging out. That's the space where we're gonna open gifts as a family. We're gonna be taking Christmas pictures. It is okay to put your focus in on one room. That doesn't mean I don't do anything in other places, but I don't feel the pressure anymore, okay? I don't feel the pressure anymore to decorate my entire house. I say, I am gonna focus in on this specific space, and just doing that takes so much pressure off and helps me feel like my house feels Christmassy. I am getting all of those positive feelings that I wanted when I wanted to decorate for Christmas, but I'm not getting overwhelmed because I give myself permission to decorate the one space, okay? And the last thing is, I want you to think now, we'll talk about this later when it's actually time, but I want you to be thinking now as you're putting things out about avoiding the after Christmas sales on Christmas decorations. Right? People like us love a sale, right? We love the idea of all these things that will make things look amazing and beautiful in the future. And the thing about after Christmas sales is you're buying it, not actually needing to use it. You can justify packing it in a box in your attic for another year. So that means you're bringing things into your home without having real purpose if you're just doing things the way I used to do, which is go to the after Christmas sale and grab anything that's 90% off, okay? So be thinking now about avoiding those after Christmas sales unless as you work in your space, as you get rid of things, as you declutter, you realize I specifically need this. I specifically need a row of twinkle lights to go on my fireplace mantle. Okay, I need some of those battery operated twinkle lights because there isn't a plug up there or whatever. I think I do have a plug up there. But as you are decorating now, think about, make a list in your phone so you don't lose it. Make a list of what you actually really truly need. Go ahead and look it up right now. If you say I need twinkle lights, go look up and see how much that is. Because sometimes I can have in my mind, I'm gonna need some twinkle lights, and my first thought, instead of saying, how much are twinkle lights? My first thought is, oh, I'll get some after Christmas on sale. When in reality, if I would go ahead and buy the twinkle lights, I'm gonna look them up right now. Battery twinkle lights. Exactly what I want is $5.99, okay? I could go ahead and get that item for $5.99 and I know it's exactly what I really do need, instead of letting myself say twinkle lights, I need to grab some of those at the after Christmas sale, because then I'm gonna put myself in a situation after Christmas where I don't remember exactly what it was that I needed, but I know I needed something. So now I can justify going, and then I end up not being able to resist all of these things that I didn't actually need. So I'm saying, so $6 now, getting exactly what I need versus way more than $6, but getting boxes and boxes and boxes of things that I don't actually truly need and that are just gonna overwhelm me more next Christmas. Okay, I think that's it. Have fun editing this one, Reed, because I was sure rambling all over the place. All right, I will talk to y'all later. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. All right, bye.